year. So this is her first year as a real starter. Has come in real strong. We see a foul here.
Yeah, inside the 8 meters, so Syracuse will be set up with a chance on that arc. It's on Olivia Rose, redshirt sophomore starter for Stanford. Lucy Pearson has already made one good save, stopping Gracie Britton, and she is, like a lot of goalies, the emotional backbone of this Stanford team. It's Britton on the 8 meter. Lefty pass in front. Emma Ward's got the first goal for Syracuse, just as you would expect.
What a pretty sequence here. Britton here knows she's going to feed this to Emma Ward, and Ward just comes right across the crease, makes sure that she keeps her feet outside of it, and takes her time with the finish of that shot. She takes the pass on the run, gets herself a little bit more of an angle, a quick little head fake.
In that game, Dakota Uwe gets a turn at the stripe for Stanford against Caramelli for Syracuse, and the Orange 2 for 2 to start in the circle. Syracuse 2-0 this season when they score first. And that one, you know, Sheehan, you talked about the set play on the free position. They made that look so easy. It makes you wonder why more teams don't do it more often.
Sometimes the goalies can read that. You can see that as an interception.
A crease and another goal for the Orange. It's the sophomore Alexa Vogelman makes it 2-0 SU in a game they really need.
Kayla Trainer from Syracuse told us that they had to figure out the first quarter. They've done that with winning 2 draw controls, 2 early scores, beautiful passing plays, gets the whole defense to rotate. Emma Ward from behind the cage, goal line extended, gets it up to Vogelman, and she gets herself more of an angle.
In Stanford's first ACC game, took a 3-0 lead in Charlottesville. And we talked to their coach, Danielle Spencer, Stanford's coach, about it this week. She said the team was really calm on the sideline, and they got a media timeout, which was helpful because Coach Spencer was going to have to use one of her own. They got the media timeout, they regrouped, then ripped off 6 goals in a row. Feed in front, leaks through. Syracuse maintains with 40 seconds. Comes Vogelman. Emma Ward's had a hand in both Syracuse goals. There's a spinning shot and a 3-0 Syracuse lead. It's Ashley Volpe, the sophomore from Painted Post.
This is just great ball movement. It's around the perimeter. Volpe just finds a little seam, but instead of pressing into it, she shoots when she gets a little bit open. Her hands are free. Just great shot placement. Drops her stick.
Turning on the Jets, it's Jordan Case, a crucial player for Stanford at attack. Also one of their top draw takers. A cut right down Main Street. Dispossessed, Stanford retains it. There's Madigan Miller. Feeds goal line extended, gets it back on the give and go. Bar down, count it for the Cardinal. What a shot by Madigan Miller to put Stanford on the board.
Who doesn't love a great little give and go action? Madigan Miller, the redshirt junior captain, excellent job with the finish. It's a long stick, gets Stanford on the board. Syracuse up 3-1.
There's the feed in front, dispossessed, and another whistle. Another foul on Stanford. Another chance on the 8 meter coming for the Orange.
If you're new to the game of women's lacrosse, it's about safety, a lot of these calls. So that was a defensive hold. If you're going to make a stick check, it needs to be not dangerous, not into that head and neck area, and a quick release. You can't hold a player, so it'll set up an 8 meter shot.
It's Volpe, who's already scored once today. It's the first goal of her career, and now she's got 2! She's from Painted Post. She's painting the post with these shots. 2 goals in the first quarter.
Look at the shot placement. Excellent job. Step, a little bouncer, little deception there. Volpe gets back-to-back goals. bench loves it. Syracuse putting Emma Ward inside the 8-meter, number 44 in white. She was wide open for a moment, and that's an excellent call by the official. That was shooting space. That's when the defender, who's typically off ball, gets in that path to goal, and when the attacker looks like they're going to shoot and have the opportunity to shoot, you'll get that whistle, a safety call.
Gives Melina Cotter a chance on the 8-meter. She's got 5 goals already in her freshman season. Cotter shoots and scores. The youth movement continues. Cotter's got a goal and Syracuse leads it 5-1.
Syracuse has been successful off the 8. A little uncharacteristic, just foot movement, a little hop right between the legs.
Part of the reason Syracuse loves Guyette is her ability to start the break with those long outlet passes.
That was just great vision and good placement. And credit to Pearson on the other side for making that stop, because you almost get the sense if they had made that goal, that would have been just another huge goal for Syracuse.
Stanford looking to come back again on the road against an ACC team that happens to wear orange and blue. They did it against Virginia. Got to do it here against Syracuse, and that's a good start. It's the freshman, Martha Oki. Makes it 5-2.
This starts with the fast break, the Emma Ward shot, and the Lucy Pearson save. She keeps it inside the crease, and Martha Oki with the roll dodge, little spin move, gets herself to the center of that 8-meter, drops her stick. There she changes the level, gets it past.
In the country, 16 goals per game. It was their first goal in more than 11 minutes. Arceri and Caramelli for the draw.
One of the reasons that Stanford was able to get that shot is Oki had plenty of space, and Danielle Spencer telling us that she was a big recruit for them coming out of Charlottesville. She's composed, she's got a great 2 hands. Her dad, Henry, won a national championship at UVA, so it was a big win for her to win at UVA a couple weeks ago.
Arceri barreling through and scoring. A lot of contact did not bother her. 2 in a row for the Cardinal.
After Stanford went in that scoring drought, they've put together 2 great goals back-to-back. Arceri doesn't get called for the charge, was able to get through, uses her body well. And a beautiful bouncer on the sidelines, making sure, reviewing it themselves before they officially ask for it. We'll listen in.
More what I think.
Okay, watch the positioning of defense. Is this a block or a charge? It looks like to me that she had her defensive positioning, that she was set, her feet were set. Are her arms extended? I think they're extended out there. She's just holding her positioning.
I'll say this, Sheehan. There are a lot of plays where the whistle blows and there's less contact than that.
You are exactly right. Now, look, there does still look to be an extension of arms, but the ruling on the field was, it was ruled a goal
yeah, no
by the
call.
officiating crew.
Look at this, clear by Vogelman on the feed, and a save by Pearson. She's heating up.
Lucy Pearson was the 2024 Pac-12 Goalkeeper of the Year. And Danielle Spencer telling us just how much energy and just how she really is so passionate with the defense. She can be, what she quote says, obnoxious in a way, but the defense loves that. So you love a vocal goalkeeper, and they typically always have a great personality.
A feed in front, we got a tie game. Lindsay Dever on the business end. 5-5 with 4 in a row for Stanford.
Nice feed from behind the cage. Dever has all the time she needs, throws in the fake, gets the score. Stanford has battled back. Stanford was shooting 1 for 10 in that first quarter. So they had those looks on cages, weren't able to connect. The second quarter, 4 for 8, but the last 4 have all gone in.
Water finds its level, even against a great goalie like Daniela Gayet for Syracuse. And Stanford stays perfect at the circle in the second quarter.
Our series really found her rhythm, winning it to herself, putting it in a position where she can get possession.
Nice move on the crease. Stanford takes the lead. Elise Murphy taking ankles. Not far from her hometown of Brighton, New York.
Beautiful play. Watch just the ability to split from her defender. She creates the room, evades the crease. Nice little split dodge. A little head fake, and then bounces it.
Puts years as the head coach of that program. It was cool, kind of full circle moment for Danielle Spencer to recruit a player from him after she played for him in high school.
Somebody moved early. So
yep,
Stanford ball.
It was a Road for Syracuse. Megan Road came in for that draw after it had been all Caramelli for the first quarter and a half. As Stanford's in cruise control right now. Lindsay Dever with another. Cardinal have scored 6 straight at the Dome.
What an impressive just reaction to a first quarter where they could not score. Lindsay Dever just dodges the defenders like cones. Split dodge, great job protecting her stick. Starting to shoot low. Up to 1 minute is releasable on a goal scored by Syracuse.
They'll run the offense through 44. Emma Ward, 50-year senior. Under 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Muchnick goes down and scores anyway. Incredible effort. The captain Muchnick, and they needed that one.
Much needed goal. Muchnick goes in, splits the D, and actually gets a little bit of contact, but absorbs that contact, bounces back, which enables her to get a little bit of room, and was able to fire that one by Pearson. You see just that little that will go to Stanford's way with the AP.
Next one would go to Syracuse, and Stanford still 100% in the circle in the second quarter. It was Syracuse 5, Stanford 1 on draws in the first quarter, and now in the second, Stanford 9 for 9.
So the officials are calling 3 seconds, and that's, again, the defensive player that's not guarding a player within the 8-meter. You can't just be hanging out there, and the officials are watching for that. Syracuse needs to adjust. They need to mark up tighter or get in and out of the 8-meter.
Arceria threat on the fastball.
Look at this finish, the step and rip, the placement. She starts with her stick up really high. She's got a tall frame, but she brings it down.
Guzik out top, freshman from Spencerport. Orange trying to make something happen here before halftime. They led this game 5-1 early in the second quarter. That pass gets through, picked up by Volpe, 21, who's got 2 goals today. Now Guzik. Ward the feed. Beautiful offense from Syracuse. Finished off by Gracie Britton.
Emma Ward with the ball's in her stick. She's so unselfish. She's going to cage, she throws in a little bit of deception. Her head is up and just does a phenomenal job finding Gracie Britton, who's able to find the net wide open and finish and score. That's a great look.
Somehow maintained possession, throws a bounce pass over to Muchnick. Ward looks, connects with Trinkus, trying to split two defenders. And it's a foul on Stanford.
Syracuse does a nice job of drawing the foul. I'd like to see them even dodge more. You want to dodge and try to get the defense to rotate and shift. Working around the perimeter is great to get the defense moving, but you're not really a threat to score, especially in the women's game.
Trinkus right to goal. Her 10th of the season ties the game.
Syracuse has gone 3 for 4 off the 8-meter, and Trinkus just explodes off that hash mark. Quick start is everything. Completely blows by her defenders and then places that one in.
A clutch play by Sophia Brindisi. Now Ward surveying. Trinkus walled off. Puncturing that zone, DeVito scores, and Syracuse back in front.
This starts with Daniela Guyette reading the save perfectly, getting it downfield. You watch her eye tracking the ball, keeping it in the crease, and this is just a perfect way to beat a zone defense. Passing, cutting through the seams. Phenomenal job by Sam DeVito, the grad student, Princeton transfer.
Benoit's takeaway nullified by the whistle. You can see her frustration as she spikes the ball.
Watch the defense. It looks like she got just a little bit of stick on the body, on the arm area.
Stanford 1 for 4 on 3 positions today. Don't take the shot here as Oki backs it out. 20 to shoot for the Cardinal. Again, it's that give and go, and again, it's Madigan Miller on the finishing end to tie the game at 9.
Didn't we see a carbon copy of that in one of the first goals of the game? Really nice job. A little give and go, the pop. Just beautiful job. This is something that you have to work in practice when you're reading where your defenders are, where the defense, how you're going to work with your teammates.
To avoid the offside. Again, it's Leahy breaking up a pass. Shot clock down to 5. Ward to Muchnick. And they get the whistle with 1 second on the shot clock.
There's a lot of action inside that 8-meter. And Muchnick looks like she takes a stick into that body, or that easily could have been carded. They're going to set her up for the 8-meter. She goes down hard. She's got her, as long as the shot is released before time expires, that would be okay.
Muchnick stops and fires and scores! Beats the buzzer and gives Syracuse the lead.
Syracuse so strong on the 8-meter. Muchnick goes down hard, but she...
Straight draw wins for Syracuse, and that's how they have drawn even and ahead in this game. The Orange won the first quarter 4-1. Second quarter was Stanford 7, Syracuse 3, and now in the third quarter, Syracuse has scored 3 times, Stanford just once.
8 different goal scorers for this Syracuse team.
Oh, what a high rep. Make it 9 different goal scorers as the freshman Molly Guzik joins the fun.
There are a lot of new names to this Syracuse Orange team, and they are making their presence felt. Guzit, look at that beautiful riser. She releases that about knee level and gets that one soaring. Top corner. That deserved another look. That is really pretty.
Leah Poliski, the redshirt sophomore from Franklin, Tennessee. Hat-trick in all 6 games this season coming into this one. It's a cool story. She actually enrolled early at Stanford, graduated high school in December so she could get to the farm. Game clock down to 5 seconds. Third quarter about to expire. Again, it's the freshman Guzik with 2 seconds left in the frame. The double deuce comes up large.
The ending of this third quarter has been all Syracuse. Guzik, look at her wrist and the way that she's able to place that shot. Really crafty. It's so nice, and you know what they do for our country. And the Syracuse women's team had a nice little Instagram feature on her, just talking about just how brave she was, how she makes everyone laugh, and just how she's just so inspirational of what she's doing. You know, bigger purpose.
And everyone watching who served or continues to serve, thank you for your service. Making it possible for things to do, fun stuff like play lacrosse, watch lacrosse, and talk about it. And Stanford trying to be about it here in the fourth quarter as Lindsay Dever has her 3rd goal, a hat trick for the sophomore, and Stanford getting off on the right foot here in the 4th.
Dever, the 5'8" sophomore, wide open, quick little pump fake, and then the placement of the shot. Sometimes you don't need to make it super tricky. You just want to freeze and shoot elsewhere. Freeze it.
Oh, look at the wheels on Case. Chance to make this a 1-goal game here for the Cardinal. Little 2-man action. Case slipping the screen in front. There it is. Riley Bouvier cashing in. 12-11.
Fans love it. Really nice play by Stanford. They set up a little bit of an isolation play. And I think Syracuse is ready to send that double team, and instead Bouvier slips into space. The junior just is able to do a quick turn and connect with that opposite.
Cotter on the feed into the 8-meter. Caramelli over to Muchnick. Trinkus and Britton. Muchnick again. Outside of the 12. Nice split and drive. Draws the whistle.
Muchnick has scored off the 8-meter. She does a great job just penetrating to cage, absorbing that contact.
Syracuse has scored on 4 consecutive free positions. Make it 5 in a row. And it's number 5 with her 3rd goal today.
Watch the dip of the shoulder of Muchnick. She explodes and then just slightly dips that right shoulder and then just places that perfectly.
Be a foul against the Orange for tripping Caramelli. And it's Stanford ball. How does Stanford generate offense with Aaliyah Poliski being face guarded?
Done a nice job with the assisting of the goals. That's a great take.
Yeah, Jordan Case, a flamethrower. Stanford pulls back within one. That's got to feel good for Case. She was not shooting it well for the first 3 quarters. Gets her first goal here in the 4th.
Yeah, she was 0 for 4, but look at the spacing she has. She's got an excellent first step, really fast and speedy, gets her defender on her back and just uses sheer power. Good backup for Oki. Always want to make sure you have somebody behind the cage to run out that shot. Closest to the shot when it goes out of bounds, gets the ball back.
One-on-one from X. Arceri, she's got a wicked shot. Good defense from Syracuse and Caramelli. Arceri still has it, under 20 to shoot. Now matched up with the freshman Cotter. Arceri trying to get her hands free. She does, and scores! Ava Arceri ties the game with her 3rd goal today.
Arceri just willed that ball in. It was very clogged in the 8 meter. She showed a lot of patience, not just letting that shot fly, because that could have been a dangerous shot. You see the sea of jerseys inside there. She waits till she sees a clear path for the shot. And her release point, she shoots, generates that power, really getting her arms back.
Thank you for attending tonight's game for your continued support.
Emma Ward with the feed. Really impressive catch by Cotter and the finish. That's a really nice handle.
Tickets are available at Hughes.com here at the Dome box office or by calling 888.
What a moment for Melina Cotter, freshman from Michigan, and Kayla Trainer. Cathartic moment for the Syracuse program. Their first win since February 18th against Cornell. And you talk about a marathon of a game. Syracuse wins it in overtime. Thanks everybody for hanging with us on this Friday night. For our entire crew, led by Kristen Hennessy and Dave.